Abbot Ambrose, thank you for joining us to talk a little bit about Stabilitas Loci, or our kind of commitment to stability. It's good to have you here with us. Before we jump into the topic of talking about stability within Norbertine life, could I just ask you to say a little bit about who you are? Who are you? Where do you come from? All those different things.
My name is Ambrose Martin Sturbach. My religious name is Ambrose. I came in the order on 13th of November 1991. I studied 5 years in Spišská Kapitula in Slovakia. I was ordinated in 1997. I studied in Vienna. I made the PhD from liturgy and from Gregorian chant.
Great.
And I came 20 years ago back in Slovakia, and 2009 I was elected to abbot, and I am 15 years abbot now.
And you're a young man to be 15 years abbot, huh?
Yes, I was a very young man when I was elected to the abbot.
So you are from Jasov Abbey in Slovakia, and I noticed that you have blue on your habit, which is probably going to be strange for some of our viewers. Can you say something about the blue that you have on your habit?
The blue color is some gift from Maria Theresia. Maria Theresia, it was the queen from Austria-Hungarian monarchy, and in that time, and now too, the old monarchy people likes color, likes medals, like everything.
Yeah.
And it is interesting. We make this advertisement or this film in general chapter. It was general chapter in 1988, and in that time the brothers wanted that everybody will have only white color, but the brothers from Hungary and from Slovakia thought no. And since 1988 only Hungarian-speaking Circari and the Abbey of Jasov had the blue color.
I see. Well, it's very nice looking.
Yes.
It's great. So the topic for today is stability, Stabilitas Loci, as we say at St. Norbert College. And this is kind of one of the things that is a hallmark of our order, not just our order, of course, other groups do too, but can you say a little bit more about what stability is?
The stability in the old order is a system that the people or the young men will come to the abbey, and they learn to be neighbor of the people around the abbey. And mostly the people are, or the young men were in or are at the abbey. They study at the abbey. They are priests at the abbey, or around the parishes about the abbey, or they were in the past at the school, and they left like the neighbor Jesus and neighbor the people by the abbey.
And one of the interesting things about your home abbey is it's very old. It goes back a very long ways, and so the order has been committed to that location for many years.
Yes, our abbey was grounded 1232 to 1236. We don't know when, but between two years. And the beautiful time was between 1802 to 1938. Yes, Mostly, it was the time with the education, with the pastoral work, and with the common life.
Yeah. So this is one of the ways that monasteries can even be places of culture and learning and help the local community
Yes.
especially for those priests who have to learn foreign
Yes.
languages and have to get degrees. And
Our brothers were very clever. It is interesting, and it is interesting. My father asked me last Sunday, "Do you know this and this name?" I never heard it, and he told me it was a student for your school who made architecture of Panama.
the Panama Canal.
Panama Canal.
Wow.
Yes, one from the architecture was a student of our secondary grammar school.
Remarkable.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. And also with that comes the shifts of culture and time changes and wars and famines and
Yes.
all the things that your abbey has
Yes.
persisted, and yet it persists. It keeps going.
Yes, we had a break between 1950 to 1989, and after revolution 1989 we had begun with the new life, and we make a new tradition.
Yeah, so that time period that you're speaking of is communism came in,
Yes.
and it kind of disrupted the abbey life.
Yes, yes, we make a new tradition, and it is very interesting because we lose the tradition. How was it? We can learn only from Orange, only from Chorna,
Yeah.
not too much from Czech abbeys because it was two other worlds.
Yeah.
But now is everything easier than in that time.
So it's remarkable to see that the order, even though the abbey was shut down for a while, you came back and
Yes.
you were still dedicated to the local community. That's pretty remarkable.
Yes.
So can you say a little bit about how you came back after? How did the order re-emerged at Jasov? Do you know much about that?
It is interesting. 1950, it was the Barbara Night. John Chrysostom Cardinal College, it was a very interesting person. He was a Jesuit, and it was secret bishop. He was ordinated with 28, very secret, 1951, and he wrote a book with the name After Barbarian Night. This night was between April 13th to 14th, 1950, and every man cloister was cancelled. That's it.
Canceled, yeah.
It was cancelled, and our brothers had so big fear. They had so big fear. They wanted to begin with new life, and I understood because the brothers left through during World War I, World War II, communism, and Barbarian Night.
Wow.
And they had incredible fear. Only the one from the youngest brother had a retreat, and he met some diocese priests who wanted to be friends, who wanted to be, they wanted to have some contact, and he made a proposal, "Oh, come on to us."
Yeah.
It was 1979,
Okay.
and they preached without tradition, without common life, without society. They had begun something with the religious life. They didn't know what is religious life. They didn't have experiences.
Right.
But they had begun, and after 1989, they elected a new abbot. They were only 8 brothers. They received some special permission from Abbot General Marcel van der Ven, and they elected a new abbot, and it was cooperation between Strahov and between Jasov. They spoke together, And we are the first generation of the brothers. We started without tradition, without ideas, but it is interesting. We build it and we learn very much from the order.
Well, thank you for sharing your wisdom today, Abbot Ambrose. But before you go, I know that you're a hockey fan.
Yes.
And that you have been to a few St. Norbert College hockey games. How did they do when you saw them?
I saw 2 or 3 games, and the third one was very interesting because I asked the chaplain, how is this with brawl?
For all the fights.
The fights. And he told me, no, it is impossible. And it was the game between the pier and Madison. And the first third came the first ice hockey player from Madison to hospital. In second third, the first player from the pier. And in third was incredible brawl.
It was a violent game.
Yes, and I looked to the chaplain and I told him, I think the team from the pier need more evangelization.
Very good. Well, Abbot Ambrose, with that, thank you so much for your words of wisdom. I pray that the rest of your general chapter goes well, and God bless you. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you very much.